and I'm not really sure. So apologize to players like him and the other ones that feel like they got cheated a little bit because of the pro thing. The good thing is it happened really late into the tournament, so it didn't really affect anything we did yesterday and the majority of today. Simple, Buck. Alrighty.
I have to take care of something real quick. I'm going to mute my mic. Be right back, stream.
Alrighty, so we're going to be kicking off the action here in about 60 seconds. Search and destroy freight. I want to start off with Denial Fizz. Fizz is known, and it looks like we're going to be doing some switching here. They might have to end this because it looked like we had some players on the wrong teams. Looks like we need Marvel to end it, which they are. Alrighty, so finally we're going to get this set back up here, get this kicked off. Freight S&D, the map count for those of you that are just tuning in is currently 4-1 in favor of the Marvel Gaming Squad over FiosWarriors. This is the championship match, so the winner of this will get the $450 prize that will be split between 4 players. So really, the Marvel Gaming guys are are really close to winning that $450. So I'm expecting them to come out really strong and to make sure they secure this victory.
I definitely agree with you. All Marvel needs to do, they need to use their chemistry to their advantage. That's what they need to do, because Saints and FizzRip have probably never ever played with Tanker, or maybe even Threat for that matter. They're just looking to play to win that $450 prize that we have here for this tournament for MDA. Like I said, Marvel really just needs to use their team chemistry to their advantage. They know how to play, they know how each other plays, just need to use it to their advantage. I can't stress it enough.
Absolutely, and I want to start off on board here with Fizz off the bat. I'd like to see what he can do. Fizz is known as one of the best S&D players in the pro community. Just does absolutely insane things. One of the smartest players to watch too as well. So really looking forward to seeing what he can do here off the break. Double nades, double stuns too as well. Bad stun, inside fire. Normally you don't see that.
Crits able to get first blood on FizzRip.
And be a hell picking up Fizz.
Pushed into bottom fire and pick up Saints. It's now a 2 versus 4 situation. 1 versus 4 situation. Threat versus everyone from Marvel. As the bomb is going down, Reject picks up Threat. That was a very clean sweep from the boys at Marvel Gaming.
Yeah, Marvel Gaming just really, again, they work as a squad. They pushed up as a unit. They had one player back there anchoring just in case anybody got behind them. But, that's the mark of a good team right there. A team that pushes together, they stay back together, always got those intersecting lines of fire and, are conscious of what their teammates are doing and where they are. So
definitely agree with you. I want to hop on board with Crits. Crits has played out of his mind during the Dom game. Let's see if he can pick up the kills he needs in order to win this search game for his team.
Looks like he's going to start off over here on red. Just being very cautious here. Got his little mannerism going here on the behind. He's gonna run into somebody's firing lane that's down bottom Porter. I think
someone is definitely bottom Brown as well.
And it looks like the bomb might be going down as well, but no.
No, Tanker had to back up. He got stunned. Our first blood on Hale, but 2 go down for the FiosWarriors, both Threat and FizzRip, as it's a 2 versus 3 situation. Tanker and Saints versus Scruffy, Reject, and Crits.
On board with Crits here, but it looks like
Scruffy picks up Tanker. It's now Saints in a 1 versus 3 situation. Bomb is not. He has not picked up Bomb.
Him too as well. He is behind them.
Saints isn't spawned. He's gonna get timing here. He picks up the kill on Scruffy. Turns on him.
Scruffy there.
Crazy kill by Saints.
He's still got 2 players to contend with. He's all regenerated back health-wise. I think they're going to see him very soon. And somehow he was able to make it by, but I think now he sees him and he's able to get the kill. It's a 1v1 situation now. He's got the bomb. Bomb is going down, and it looks like the other player is busy trying to flank around for some reason. Oh, and he gets the kill. Just really good timing of where he was at the time. I think he expected Saints to plant the bomb A and positioned himself knowing that he was probably going to try to get on that side of the board, which usually is a sure bet for a win when you plant the bomb. Alright, it looks like we're having some difficulties here in the start of this match. Not for sure if we're getting hit off or something. Hopefully not. Alrighty, Simplebot, I'm on board with MBL Thread here, sitting top Owen's window, looking over towards White, waiting for somebody to pop up to try to look and try to check gate. I think he's going to get into a firefight here in just a second. If he just would have remained patient for a little bit longer, he might have had a chance to get that kill, but he ends up getting taken out. And it looks like the Marvel Gaming squad just absolutely demolishing the FiosWarriors right now. They do have a 3-1 advantage. Tanker, last guy alive. Let's see what he can do. Bomb is going down. Scruffy just laid it down. MVO reject in a great position too, as well as the other two are taken out.
Marvel using their chemistry to their advantage. Looks like Tanker's going to go for the ninja defuse. It doesn't happen as Scruffy checks that bomb, gets that kill. It's now 3-0 in favor of Marvel Gaming in the search and destroy, John.
Yeah, Tanker really had no other option but to try to go for a sneaky. I mean, usually in that kind of a situation, if you are going to go for a sneaky defuse, you want to do it early. You don't want to wait until the last 15, 20 seconds. I see people do that on GB all the time. That's not the time to try to sneaky defuse. Unfortunately for Tanker, though, 3 guys up. They were not messing around, not allowing a sneaky defuse to go off, as they were all had their attention turned towards the bomb.
Right. Fizzer getting the first pick onto Scruffy. There you go. Fizzer actually getting on the board. However, crits and reject answer back on kills of Tanker and Fizz, as it's now a 2 versus 3 situation. Saints and Threat versus Chris, Reject, and Hale. I apologize. I kind of spit all over my microphone there. However, Crit's 6-0 in the search and destroy. I don't expect him to die anytime soon.
I want to jump on board with Saints. I'd like to see what he was doing. He was able to really narrow it down to a 1v1 situation. Was almost able to clutch it. Just had some bad timing there after he had planted the bomb on the 1v1 earlier. So let's see what he can do right here in this situation, outnumbered 2v3.
Yeah, and I mean, Saints, he knows how to play this. I'm fairly certain he knows how to play these kind of situations. But we'll see exactly what he does. Marvel may come up with something new or innovative that Saints hasn't seen before. Saints is going to be able to get that bomb down. The bomb is now down. There's a now guy who
nice use of the map.
Sniped by Hale. Hale with that awesome pick and was trading the kills. It's now 4-0 in favor of Marvel. And look at Reject. Reject shooting bodies, getting hyped. He knows that, hey, we're in charge of this game right now. You need to step it up, FiosWarriors.
Absolutely. Marvel Gaming doing a really good job here. Really surprised. I expected a lot more so far from Fizz. I'd like to start off the next round on him again. He really is a great S&D player. Kind of surprised that the Marvel Gaming squad has been able to do so well against him, because they've really taken him out early in every round so far in this S&D.
I wasn't expecting Fizzer and the 3 of his 2 other teammates, or mainly Threat and his 2 other teammates, being 1-4 right now. They need to get the kills necessary. Fizz gets that first kill. He was rushing up. He gets taken out by Reject. A trade, if you will. Shots are being exchanged. However, it's a 2 versus 3 situation in favor of the FiosWarriors, and now it's a 1v3 situation. Can FiosWarriors get their first win on the board?
Reject, last guy alive. I think he's just going to try to work for a pick here, try to stay alive as long as he possibly can.
Reject was called out. We'll see if he sees the guy on the A bomb. And if he sees the guy on flag train, he needs to push out. He only has limited time to work with. He's gonna get shot at by the guy on A bomb, and he dies to Tanker as FiosWarriors get their first round going for them.
FiosWarriors gaining some momentum. They badly needed it. They've been really out of this game from the start, so they really needed to get a win on the board here and just take it one round at a time and see if they can build themselves and catch back up here.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here on the offense. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Saints. Saints seems like he's picking up the bomb as of recently. However, actually Tanker picked up the bomb, but let's still stay on board with Saints. Let's see what he can do here on this offensive side.
Alright, so we're seeing Saints going to go ahead and close the door, but he does sneak into the tunnel. So it looks like
he's the door behind him. That's a very interesting situation. A very interesting as Reject gets first blooded by Fizzer, but Hale picks up Fizzer, a first blood trade, and Saints is underneath. He's gonna open the gate, make someone rotate towards him. He's gonna nade out, but Crits gets a kill on Threat. A 3 versus 2 situation, a 1 versus 3 situation for Saints as Saints turns on Hale.
Oh, that was just nasty.
Is that coming around the sword? Oh, he gets picked up by Scruffy. The bomb was planted at A, but that doesn't matter. Scruffy shooting Saints' body. He knows, hey, we're up 5-1. What are you gonna do about it, Saints? You're on your last whim. Let's go. Look at Crits, 7-1, and on the other side of things, unfortunately, we have Fizzerp 3-6, Threat 3-5. They really need to step it up for FiosWarriors. I believe that they can bring this back to 6-5, but it's gonna be a tough uphill battle.
They definitely have the talent. I think that Tanker and MVO Threat need to come up huge here. This is their team after all. They've been the ones that put in all the work all the way up until this point. So I'd like to see something big come out of these players to try to will themselves back in. Right off the bat, Scruffy going down. So it is a 4v3 in favor of the FiosWarriors.
Fizz trying to get into the spawn, and Mike, he's going to be successful. He picks up one more, 2 versus 4 situation. Fizz might be able to pick up this next. I know he decides to back away at Cargo. He gets taken out by Crits. It's a 2v2 situation now. Tanker and Threat versus Reject and Crits. We will see what happens here.
Huge round here. This could be Marvel Gaming's big win right here if they can pull this.
This could be Marvel Gaming nail in the coffin, potentially winning this map and going up in the series 5-1. And because we have made it a best of 9 continuation series, they will have won the game. But we will see. He doesn't see the guy. He now sees the guy top green as Strike gets taken out by Crits. It's now a 1 versus 2 situation. Tanker versus Rejecting Crits. Tanker has to know he has to be able to check the bomb right now. He doesn't see anyone hop. He might be able to go ahead. He doesn't. He might be able to pick. He picks up the guy on bomb. The guy in fire, Crits, is just gonna wait. He's gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna play this out."
I would not expect the last player to be where he is right now, so I think he's in a good position. And you see here, Tanker trying to predict if the player is going to be across on this side. I think this right here. Now he's going to go check fire, see if he can find him, and he does not.
Up a kill.
Congratulations to Marvel Gaming.
Congratulations to Marvel Gaming. They have won our ReadyUp Gaming fight for MDA. They will be taking home that $450 prize.
Absolutely amazing play from Marvel Gaming all tournament. They absolutely deserve this. They worked extremely hard on Saturday and Sunday. Today working hard to get here to where they are. Did not lose one match the entire time. They just made it straight through.
They stayed in that championship. They stayed in that winner's bracket. Let's go ahead and look at their bracket listing so far. Let's go through the teams that they have beaten and they had.
I just want to say thank you to the FiosWarriors. You guys played extremely well. You guys made it all the way to the finals. Fought your way back in the losers bracket finals after losing to Marvel Gaming earlier. So to be honest with you, FiosWarriors could have easily have won this tournament. Because the only team they lost to was Marvel Gaming.
Correct. And I mean, if we look at the bracket, Marvel Gaming, they beat Elevate 3-0. They beat Extreme Shock 3-0. They beat Team Ratchet 3-0. They beat It's Gaming 3-0. They beat FiosWarriors in the very first winners bracket game 3-1. and they met up with the FiosWarriors in finals with the addition of Saints and FizzerP, and they were able to close the best of 9 out with a 5-1. A very, very impressive game on Sovereign domination, where they won by at least 50, 55 plus points on that team, and then they took the Search and Destroy in a very convincing fashion, mind you, 6-1.
Yes, and I